Okay, my fellow travelers, here is our card reading for the current energy. There's a lot of distractions going on, so I'm going to try to get through this. And this card reading will be through till Monday, but it also sets the tone for all of August because it's all about the purging and cleansing of the old and making way for the new. So I am going with the eyes, the mystical shaman oracle, and we have some very interesting cards for this time period. So our first card is completion. This is about all things have a beginning, middle, and end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit, and of all human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. You've finished a cycle and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regards to relationship, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration, and it is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. So we're in a place to really start to shine in our Leo self, traversing and navigating what that means, what that is, but it's really time to shed our old skin. And like the snake that's always eternally growing and eternally turning into something new, that's us as well. So our second card is the Hummingbird. The Hummingbird is about, the Hummingbird invites you to embark on your epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pains and hurts, head for the flowers, and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. So the Hummingbird is telling us to say yes to a new adventure. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well because the all is in the small. So we know the Hummingbird travels great distances and also beats its wings incredibly fast. So this is about accelerated growth, becoming who you are, and actualizing your dreams from this new crystallized place. So that's the Hummingbird. And then this card I've never picked before. It's really cool. Many paths. This says, this has a story about meeting two stonemasons on a path, and not necessarily on a path. Anyway, they're there, two stonemasons making stones. And when one traveler asks the mason, what is he doing? He says, I'm squaring out this stone. When the traveler asks the other mason what he's doing, he says, I'm building a cathedral. So they're both doing the same thing, but one has a job and one has a path and a life calling. So be sure to pick a path with your heart. So everyone's doing whatever they're doing, and this is also about keeping our eyes on our own paper and just being conscious of what we want to do and not getting distracted by what other people want to do. So you are called now to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars. So we all have our own path. We all have a calling that is our life purpose. So it's time to center within that and become whoever it is that wants to do all these things that we have been set here to do. So those are the cards. I'll say lastly that to get out of, like I said last time, to get out of the time constraint of calendars and feel more into the rhythm of our seasons. So we're coming towards the end of summer. So we have the light and the bright here for us to become more emboldened in who we want to be. But of course, take your time, let yourself figure out and navigate what exactly you need to do, but I think it's time to jump. It's time to let the past and the bygones and anything that is plaguing your mind with worry, to really let it go, because in order to manifest what we want, we have to set our sights on what we want. So have a wonderful rest of the week. Take these cards and bring it down into a message from Spirit to be bold and be bright and be yourself. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching and sharing, liking, and I love your comments. So have a wonderful one, and I will speak to you soon.